It's up to 52 and sunny downtown. KOGO News Time, 7:42.
So this is disturbing. Recently, a city in Florida had its water system hacked. And there's something you probably don't know. Water systems don't have to meet any national standard for cybersecurity.
Well, that seems like a great idea. So joining us on the KOGO News Live Line, data specialist and CEO of Syniti. I hope I got that right. Kevin Campbell, how are you?
Great. It's Syniti, the synergy and infinity when you get data and business together. Yep, Syniti.
All right. Well, tell us what happened in Florida.
So, as near as you can tell from all the reports, what happened is, a lot of all of our utilities, like most of the rest of our lives, are tied to the internet today. And they use that to do some of the automated testing and replace people, but they also use it to mix chemicals in. And what happened was a bad guy who's, it's not sure what the intent was. Some of the time the intent is just to be able to raise ransom money. Other times it's to try to wreak chaos. But the person gained control of an admin's password, probably because the password was password, and nobody had changed it, and nobody had looked at it for a while, and was going to attempt to change the mixture of the water so it would have a dangerous level of lye in it. So that's the background from the story. It's just, the water supply makes everybody nervous because obviously it's what we drink. And some of these smaller water supplies have not had the money to upgrade their infrastructure. And a lot of it's about training for their employees. So they haven't had a chance to train their employees, test their employees, and have some of the latest software in for threat detection.
Well, then obviously we want to know, because could the same thing happen here in San Diego?
So I have no knowledge of any specifics there, but hacking happens everywhere. Unless all the water treatment plants there are up to date, and they've had recent inspections and they've had recent tests, yes, it's something that could happen, any place, actually, to an individual, to small businesses, to small utilities, to large businesses and large utilities.
Why are we so vulnerable, Kevin, to this kind of activity? It seems like everything from hospitals to, as you said, small businesses and water systems are all vulnerable. Why aren't we doing something about it?
There's a couple of things, right? One is the bad guys spend more time, honing their craft, and what used to be, college students or criminals in their basement are now a lot of state-owned enterprises. And I've seen many stories and many reports and talked to many people who said, when the economy is tough, I can spend, 2 hours on the internet and get $1,000, or I could go work for a week. So what do the people do? And some of the state-owned enterprises around the world are now hiring, our best and brightest, MBAs and stuff, to do that. So I like to say the bad guys keep getting badder and keep getting cleverer at what they are. Also, it's more prevalent in our lives, but a lot of this counts on laziness, right? And it counts on laziness for humans and our ability to make mistakes, right?
All right. Kevin, unfortunately, we're out of time. We've got to let you go, but thank you for the information this morning.
All right. Thanks. I'm happy to be on anytime.
All right.
Thanks for having me.